Hey folks, I wanted to start out. This is an AEA Challenger I got from BinTech. He sent me a new regulator. It's with do-it-yourself 63.5 grain round flats. I sized to 299. Here's the Challenger Pro with the Ronin 2530 LDC. There was the Tanto next to it. Here is the workspace. This is going to involve over 200 and some edits, plus all the other time to make the bullets. Here's the bullet I will be demonstrating. Excuse me, airgun slug. There's the coupon code. Save yourself 10% off your whole cart for needs. This is a modification of a 308 to a 299 from a 107 grain. It's a great brush round. Here's a reason why to mod your stuff. Self-explanatory. Now the next bullet right here shows terminal energy. People ask about that. Look at the 114 yard impact. It boiled that whole round. And so now this is one I've been working on for a 493 for a mag feeding and mag working function in the HP Max M50. Now here's another one right here. This one works great in the AEA Challenger and Avenger. It's a 60 grain round flat. Now here we go into the 90s, right in the rain chronographing versus FX radar. Holy moly. Now I can get everything done so much faster. Present the data. When you look at these predictions, you can learn so much. If you don't understand what this is about, just ask. All this stuff, you have a look at it. Take a pause at it. You'll see my notes. Sorry about the scrib, but it's what I can do to try and parlay this information. Now, here we go. Now, something I also don't know is where I'm going to hit, other than it was going at a plus 2x. So for people that don't get that, and Michael, you in Texas, you are who informed me I'm not getting through to certain people. And now I did nothing there whatsoever, obviously. That's right, I was trying to get this sighted in, and so this isn't even full pressure, but that's the thing, it doesn't matter. Hey, let's just see what happens here. I'm going to crosshair out on that very hole. 126. It's still going at a plus X. 3. When I say plus X, I'm using the XY coordinates. It's just easiest for pretty much anyone in any language. I'm XYing out, zeroing, X being from left to right, Y being from top to bottom. And I know a lot of people know this, but let's think about some of these people that don't know this. And sometimes they send me mean things, and I'm not trying to be pretentious or anything. What would the world be if we were all the same? It would be boring. 107. So anyhow, read y'all back a number, and here's me clicking so y'all get this idea. Now, this is just data gathering, and which I'm choosing to share because there's enough people that seem to care and understand what it is. Those of you who don't, please just ask me. Here's the last foot-pounds and feet per second. The foot-pounds spread for the last 5 shots without... Oh, okay, I'm at about 3,100. The temperature's about 35 Fahrenheit. These temperatures are going to be, excuse me, I'm really tired, but my leg hurts a lot. I'm not crying a river, although it's raining one. 956, 946, 949, 951, 946. And Michael in Texas, because you told me to do this, suggested it, I am. So anyone irritated by all this, people with, say, visual impairments and stuff like that, I'm trying to be considerate, inclusive, all that. So anyhow, the foot-pounds come out to 128.8, 126.3, 127.0, 127.6, 126.3. Now I will put a screenshot up. Okay, so let's commence. This is number 2 at size 299, 63.5 grain. Now we already know we're carrying that over, but we'll see about some lighting over here. Now here, this my bullet trap over here. One of my friends here locally helped me make. So 127.6. So from there, Michael, for example, I just contacted at 76 yards with 951 feet per second, 127.6. I just went ahead and contacted. It is 76 yards into that bullet trap, and I mean,
120.
this is not about point of impact. I have literally not tested these at all on, this is the first time in this weight. I'm going to go for visually impaired. I'm going 2 plus X, and I'm getting a fallback of the pressuring at about a -1 Y.
100.
My extrapolation was not right.
3.
I'm going to bump it up.
125.
I'm getting good radar read.
3.
I'm going to bump it up.
100. 123.
So within this,
3.
I'm getting this information. I'm blabbing. These things are very accurate, especially when you size them. Now I've lost my coordinates. I just need to contact it is all, just for safety.
100.
Oh, hey, that actually,
0.
that's interesting. That came up a little bit, even though the foot-pounds are coming off the reg. Anyhow, let's go ahead and drop one in there and see what happens. See if I can't pop one in there at a +2X and a maybe -2.5 Y. Again, if y'all don't understand what I'm saying in my predictions, just let me know. And I'm getting reg creep, but that's all. It's me talking is me letting it settle for about a minute. And it does make a difference.
100.
Okay, from my perspective, 16.4X visually impaired folks. I took these mil dots out in this ATN. You're going to have a 1, 2, 3, 4 MOA, or your mil dots, however you want to call them. And then you're going to have, so that's a +4X, all right? If you're going to be doing your parabolic studies and figuring out how to motion sensor targets, this would be one way to go about using that CCTV software to do it. So anyhow, different topic. I went ahead and dropped it up down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from shooter's perspective through the ATN in night mode. 5 drops. And I think I said 4 right. So I know the reg's creeping, and I'm probably going to miss. But if I get some data from this on the FX,
100.
that crack in the side of it, like in the earlobe or something. So I'm going to take that into account and be knowing that I crept on over. Now the wind is picking up. It's actually pretty heavy rain.
100.
Well, so that popped in at, and again, you can all speed this up, but there's been enough people saying, how is it you come up with these ideas? So look, that's a +2X and a -4Y, and that's at 16.4X, and I have no idea how it parlays into, how it transfers over into your viewers. And I'll try again. Now this time I already know it went 2 + X. Now I'm going to go ahead and figure, for some reason, slower goes the sloth is working. Now, I say that, I probably may be missing it.
100.
Not 1 minute.
Point.
This is really a great example for people that, why do you shoot off the reg? And you know what? Because you can learn, there's much lost in all of that if you just stop. And I'm still waiting. I'm not like trying to take my fiddle about time. I'm letting the reg settle to see if I cannot change the standard deviation. Now I didn't stop it and check, so the standard deviation is going to be impacted. However, when you're looking at the graph, you can look at the plotter, the splatter plot, whatever you want to call it. Well, that's not bad. I totally forgot my coordinates. I believe I was saying a +2x and a -4y or something. See, normally I just be thinking this in my head. It's like classical music or something. Hey, that was a neat one there. All right, guys, now we got some real. I got a good coordinate. Okay, visual impaired bros, here's ancestors, whatnot. Okay, that hit and impacted at 84, 85 yards. It hit that 8-incher, and it continually is hitting within about a 3-inch C2C. But what our drift was there with 105 foot-pounds, and this is where I gotta say, like with the rain dumping and all this, I'm not just blabbing and trying to tell a few people who, some of which maybe could have worded their things better to me, but I understand if you don't understand. It's just, you know, maybe don't be so freaking colorful about it. Okay, I just missed, but I saw where it went. It went above the shooters right in low. So we got a number, and I got to quit my excitement about missing. I knew my coordinates. I said them out loud several times. Normally I repeat 5 times in my head as protocol. So anyhow, within that, here's the last numbers. Shooting off the right, 854, 863, 875, 89, or 881, 891. So I mean, these deviations dropping down, like we're looking at, there's 10, there's what's that, 6, or excuse my quick math there, and then we have another 12 drop, and this is for people who can't see it. It's not because I love hearing myself talk. I think we all hate our own voices, I believe. Now let's see if I can't pop one here. Oh, right in the same ear. It's hitting kind of in the cheek, like a little bit to the left of the nose. And so this is showing like a great demonstration. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the second crosshair. I'm crosshairing now about 2 click high, and I'm finally losing some pressure now. Until I review the footage, I won't know where it goes. But I think this is enough for me to get into that distance. And let's move into what's my reg. Okay, I will air up, and then I will. You know what? I'm not going to air up. I'm just going to throw in another magazine, and I'm going to use the existing. So this is only 2,000, guys, but frankly, this is where the learning really happens. I should screenshot this, but
93.
These, I dropped this from a Tanto or Tonto or whatnot to a Ronin. Oh, whoops, I undershot. But also, so here's the foot-pounds. So 90.9, 803 feet a second. So I'm going to up it a hair. Not much, I'm gonna bump it up to minus 3y up, and I'm still leaving it at +1x.
89.
And it went right where I was intending for it to go.
86.
See that flash? It's hitting that same spot. So I'm doing a +x1, +1x, and approximately about a 3 1/3 minus y on a 12.5x ATN xsight 4 Pro.
83.
Now there, that crapped. Now that, I did try, I weighed these up very anal retentively because I'm trying to get this data to make some proper molds, and it does matter.
Okay, if you made it this
I would
far,
like
I
to
just
hit
wanted to
the
make a
metal,
couple
but
quick comments.
77.
I'm doing all this stuff. I'm hoping people can get their guns, open them up, know the weights, about what they want to do, the ranges, and be able to do that. And I'm just asking, can more people like subscribe and like? I don't think I'm asking much. This took me over 8 hours and 200 and some edits. I didn't even know how to edit off of a CCTV system at the beginning of this 11 months ago. So anyhow, any likes and subscribes, totally appreciated. Thank you.